Alright guys, so the main issue that I had dropping this differential wasn't these 3 bolts right here. They were super easy to get to. It was these 2 top ones. And if you're watching this, the best way to get to it is from the front. For this front one with a ratcheting 18mm opening wrench. So coming from the front, get that one. And then actually lay down back here, behind here. And you can break it loose with a large breaker bar and a short 18mm socket. You can break that one loose. And then I went ahead and took out these 2 bolts right here and these 3 bolts to where the differential actually lowered down. So that actually gave me some more room up here in the front. But it actually helped taking this one out first, because then you could actually jack it up and it would rotate up, which would get this fin kind of further away from this. But now that the differential is out, we're gonna go ahead and install the 3 differential drop brackets. So this is gonna pretty much go like that and bolt onto there. This is gonna bolt back into the factory location. Same with this right here. Sorry, I am about killed out. I thought they were gonna make us cut those fins, but it's directional obviously. So that's gonna go back up in here. So we're gonna bolt this bracket to those factory holes using the factory bolts, I would assume. And then this bracket right here is gonna go just like that. So that's just the differential drop bracket, because you do not want to fool with those factory locations again with this big differential under there. It's gonna make it so hard. So I would recommend putting these brackets up in there first and tightening them down completely. So then it's almost as if the frame got dropped down, and then fiddle with, you know, if like this hole doesn't line up or something, then you can use the jack to jack it up and stuff. But as long as you can get, you know, 1 or 2 of the bolts in, you can kind of jack it into position and tighten everything down after. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, is go ahead and install these differential drop brackets. My hands are completely black. But once I get these installed and the differential is back in there completely and ready to go, literally guys, just drop down cross members, spindles, lower control arms, upper control arms, slap the struts in, tighten all this up, and we are ready to go off to get an alignment. So like right here is where the lower control arm bolts go through. So you just align all of this, mark this line. This is all on the driver's side, so you don't have to cut anything on the passenger side. So this is for like the back side of the frame. This is for like the front side of the frame. And you just line it up to that, mark that line right there. And then you're just gonna cut that off, because whenever that differential drops down, it's gonna hit that. So whenever that gets cut off, and then you bolt in the new differential, not differential, I'm sorry, whenever the differential drops down, and then you bolt in the new drop down cross members, it has enough room inside of these right here. So you see how that's cut out right there? That is for the differential whenever it drops down. So now I'm gonna cut that just with a saw. You just mark it up and cut it. So I'm gonna put the time lapse back on, and I will see you all whenever this thing is almost back together. Alright guys, so now we are going to go ahead and put this differential drop bracket in right here. So it just reuses factory hardware. It's going to mount right like that, and then your differential is going to mount into there. Okay, so now that's on there. Obviously, we'll torque that to spec before we put the differential actually back in there. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on over to the other side and put the other differential drop bracket in. So you don't even have to get back here and hold it. Okay, obviously we'll torque those to spec, just using this just to speed up the process. Now we're gonna go in the middle, which is right here, and install the next differential drop bracket. Not sure which side I'm gonna have my friend Bean film here. So I hope y'all enjoy, you can put the camera at me. So I hope y'all enjoy seeing a little bit more of like in-depth stuff, because I'm paying Bean today. So this is costing me some money. So y'all better get down there and subscribe. So we got Bean behind the camera today, and we're gonna try to get a little more in-depth since my last video, I put the rear completely together and didn't get anything. So don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and install this other differential drop bracket now. Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's still in training. He's still in training, you know, becoming a mean filmographer. Our big fancy. Will our big fancy ratchet fit in there yet? Oh God, yeah. God, yeah. We're kicking it old school until she fits, if you know what I mean. She's pretty tight up in there. I was hoping that it'd be more loosey-goosey. Maybe throw a hot dog down a hallway style. But there wasn't much clearance in here. What now? Alright, well, I'm not going to bore y'all to death, but you see what I'm doing. I'm putting this bracket in here. Then I'm going to time-lapse, put the differential back in here. Then we can start putting these drop-down cross members, the big gold drop-down cross members on. And once we get those on, we can start putting those big blue lower control arms on. And you'll get to see that blue right there next to that gold. Should be pretty mean. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so the truck is done. I just now pulled it out, and when I say done, I mean 99% done. Where's the rain coming from? It's literally, oh. Okay, there's one cloud above me. But anyway, I don't even care. So the truck is done. Emery's gonna come get it today. And when I say done, 99% done, the only thing that we lack is the sway bar end links in the front. Everything else is completely done. The sway bar itself has holes in it, and around the holes and on like the end of it, they're completely rusted. And the new Rough Country sway bar end links use a bushing with like a C-clamp. Is this dog seriously gonna bark the whole time that I'm talking? Okay, but anyway, the way that the new sway bars work, he's gonna have to get a new sway bar itself. And he needs the truck back, so he's wanting to go ahead and come get the truck just without sway bars, so no big deal. He's gonna throw those on. It's literally just 2 bolts to put those on once he gets the new sway bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk around the truck, maybe put together like a little edit and show you guys. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that have tuned in to each one of these episodes. And I hope y'all enjoyed this truck build. I can't do it with that dog. I'm gonna roll and edit now. Alright guys, so as you all just now seen, the truck is pretty much done except for that sway bar. He's going to be getting a brand new sway bar and then putting on the sway bar end links. They are gold in the front, so it's going to go up to the sway bar, the gold end link coming off of that blue lower control arm. So I think that's really going to look awesome. The shop is a mess right now, and we've got a wheel light and rock light install coming up next. I'm going to have to shut this door with this dog. I can't do it. So those sway bar end links will be going on the truck, obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up the garage and get ready for our next customer coming in. Not sure if I'll be doing a video on it or not. I don't know what I'll have time for and what I won't have time for. But we're getting ready for rod runs. We're about to go book the condo or cabin or whatever right now. So if any of y'all are going to be at rod runs, Smoky Mountain Truck Fest, don't forget Saturday. I think I'll be there Friday through Sunday, Thursday through Sunday. I'm not sure just yet. But I will be at Smoky Mountain Truck Fest Saturday. So if you all are going to Rod Run, make sure to go to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest and don't miss out. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this build video. And if you all have any questions, comment below. Also, with those 6-inch rough country extended struts, the angles and everything were going to be pretty rough with the leveling kit that we had. I think it was 1.75. So that would have been 7 3/4 of lift. I think you could probably get away with maybe one, definitely not 1.75. The angles would have been completely destroyed because the rough country lift kit uses the same drop down cross members and drop down brackets and everything for their 6-inch kit as they do for their 4-inch kit. So like I'm pretty sure it drops everything down 5 inches. So whenever it drops everything down 5 inches, your 4-inch kit is kind of like a stock truck with a 1-inch lowering kit, and your 6-inch kit is kind of like a stock truck with a 1-inch leveling kit. So whenever you go up to, put a 2-inch leveling kit on top of those struts. Now, after those struts break in and get softer, right now they are super stiff from where they're brand new. After they break in and soften up a little bit, I think that you could definitely go back in there and put that spacer in there. It was giving us a really, really hard time putting that strut back in there. I don't know if y'all seen that in the time lapse, but I ended up taking off that leveling puck. Everything went together how it's supposed to be. All of the geometry is great. All of the angles are great, and everything looks super, super good. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, guys. Drop a comment down below, drop me a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Got merch coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing that in one of the later videos. Not sure if I'm gonna do that at 9,000 subscribers or whenever I hit 10K, but we've got that coming soon. So if that's something that you're interested in, the website and all that stuff will be up very, very soon. So I really appreciate each and every one of you all. Always remember, everybody starts out as a nobody, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.